We're back for more You Choose.
Man, I'm telling you what, this is a good dose of happy medicine to an otherwise grueling week.
It is. We're the salve for your burn injury, right?
Do you got a boo boo? Do you got an ouchie? Settle down. Thursday nights at 8:45 ish or
Ish.
8:51 ish
Central Time.
Central Time,
We're
and
your we're,
join us on our adventures. Ouch.
we're your penicillin for your infection.
There you go. That's taking it a bit far, but yes, we are the virtual band aids to
Oh,
your.
actually, no. Here's a good one for you, Eddie, because I know you got a lot of mouth issues. We're your Novocaine for your toothache.
There you go. There you go. I do have mouth issues. You'd think for a guy who loved just talking as much as I did that I wouldn't have. Actually, yeah, I'm wearing the mileage out on this sucker. Hoping these braces come off soon. Is what I'm hoping for.
They just send you home with some laughing gas, don't they?
They don't even bother anymore. I show up and they elbow me right in the mouth and they say, "Get out of here." And I'm like, "All right, thanks."
Speaking of elbows,
Oh
They're just like,
yeah.
off the top rope. Just
"Yep."
oh man.
Wait,
All right.
you have the punching sound effect in there? I think
I think I do. Let me go. Oh, yeah, here we
this
go.
is me. It's me at the dentist. Oh,
Yeah. Eddie comes out like, "What's going on in there?" Other patients are like, "Hey." Oh man. Well, anyway, we're not going to talk. We're not going to do any dental work today. Well, we might, but we're going to go to the Sherwood Forest. We're
you
going
never
to.
know how things turn out.
In medieval times, they just took a pair of pliers and yanked those suckers out.
Oh yeah, they were like teeth. He's got a tooth. That's
He's got
good.
one tooth.
Good job.
Back,
Good job, buddy.
in the 80s at 9, you had a job. In medieval times at 9, you might have one tooth, maybe two if you're
Yeah.
lucky.
Yeah, dental care was you taking the teeth that you had lost and like carefully placing them in a bucket. That was the
Yes,
dental care. You're like,
that was the dental care. Here you go. All
don't
right.
drop them.
Well, this is the You Choose podcast. Thanks for listening. If it's your first time, what we do is we go through these old 80s books. And when we get to decision point, if you're watching live, you can chime in on the chat and let us know your opinion and tell us where you want us to go. We will be
Yes.
your humble servants. And this is the second time we're going through the Outlaws of Sherwood Forest. So when we get to the first decision, we're going to do the opposite of what we did last time so that you can get a different storyline. You don't want the same thing every single day. You don't want to go to the dentist every time and get elbowed. I mean, you want something different.
Keep it guessing here.
Yeah.
And this isn't the in-laws of Sherwood Forest. This isn't like your mother drives me crazy.
Yes.
No, it's the outlaws.
Outlaws of Sherwood
Sherwood
Forest.
Forest. We're outside of the law.
Yes.
So
Beautiful.
This will be our second time. Well, what's that?
Yes. This is a beautiful cover as always. This is number 47 in the series, and they like Eddie we've talked about. They just tell a story just with the pictures.
Oh yeah. There's some combat going on in that bottom part of the illustration, and if you look carefully, couple of things. First of all, we're wearing sneakers
Yes.
in that book. And also, the guy on the left that we're fighting, if you look at his like feet and legs,
Yes, his arms.
He's in trouble. He's in trouble.
He is his arm there is turning a direction that it shouldn't be, and so are his fingers. And then Eddie, you've got to sport that headgear on that purple headgear that the guy's wearing on the right tomorrow.
Oh yeah. I'll
like,
wear that. That purple turban.
He just took his sheets from his bed and just like wrapped them around his head.
Oh yeah, he passed like that like red cabbage patch, and was like, "Ooh, that would make a splendid hat."
Yes. Let's just put that on there. And of course, we got Robin in the background with his bow and sword. So, all right,
just taking people to task.
Yes, let's get started here. Like I said, number 47 in the series. This came out in 1985. Marty. Back to 1985, Marty.
1.21
gigawatts. Exactly. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. I think I went first last time. Do you want to go this time then, Eddie?
You did. And so if we remember everybody, so the one difference this time is that we make the opposite choice that you made last time. And then from there, opening up hopefully a whole new option of choices. And
Yeah.
then you get to then from there
You never
weigh in.
know.
But we exercise a little narrator privilege and steer us away from the things we did last time. Who wants to repeat the same mistakes twice? I know
No.
I don't. I'm sick of that crap.
I make a different decision and it still ends up bad.
Right? Here we go. Camp stinks. It's a weird name for a camp. Your parents said, "Go, dear. You'll have a wonderful time meeting other kids and roasting marshmallows." It's actually, we're insulting marshmallows. Like, you marshmallows can never get a real job.
Come on, do something with your life.
You got these marshmallows. What are they doing with their lives? They didn't say anything about giant mosquitoes and cramped cabins and forced swims in ice cold water. So, like a fool, you went. Like a kid in the 80s, you went because you didn't have a choice.
Exactly.
The place is called Camp Yuchi Kui, but to you, it is Camp Yucky Fooey. There we go. Look at us go. We're already clever.
Oh, yes.
Most of the other kids are creeps. Man, that's where, what was it? Radiohead got the inspiration for the song already. Just because this is your first. Sorry, guys. I got a little hair on here. Tickling my face. There we go. Most of the other kids are creeps. Just because this is your first year, they treat you like a second-class citizen. And they're always trying to get you in trouble with the counselors. To make things worse, the food really stinks. Everything is covered with a gooey cream sauce, so you can't tell how badly it's been burnt. Hashtag gooey cream sauce.
Gooey cream sauce, yes.
You wish you could disappear. Actually, you wish everyone else in the place would disappear. There we go. There's the kid. There's the little kid, the narcissist that we love that we are.
It's finally coming out.
There it is. Because the area is really kind of pretty. The camp is surrounded by a deep, dark forest, and there's a clear stream running through it. You'd like to walk off into the there's a clear stream. There's a where is it? Ooey gooey cream sauce creek running through it. You'd like to walk off into the woods and never come back, but they'd probably call out the dogs or the FBI and corner you like a rat. Man. Wow. And the kids would laugh at you, and your parents would cut off your allowance for life. That already happened to us in the 80s. At 9, we're like, you're cut off.
You're done. Go get a job.
We're not paying you anymore.
Nope.
Only 2 things made life bearable: your new camera and archery practice. The camera was a birthday present from your parents. It's a pocket Instamatic with a built-in flash. Ooh.
High
and
tech.
You carry it with you everywhere. And we needed film for that camera, kids. Couldn't just be snapping off photos.
Nope. You had to load it.
Exactly. Archery is great because you turn out to be very, very good at it. The best in camp. And Judy, the archery coach, says that if you keep practicing hard, you'll soon be as good as she is. Today, you've got permission to skip team sports so you can practice some more. You have 5 white arrows in your quiver, and your 6th is notched and ready. You aim carefully. I wonder why the arrows have to be described as white.
Yeah, 5 white arrows.
How is that helpful in any way?
Yeah, I don't understand that. But
that doesn't
maybe
push the story along in any way.
I guess just a descriptor.
He's like, I gotta make this real for the kids.
Yeah.
You aim carefully. Just as you release the shot, a soccer ball comes flying from the nearby field and hits you in the back. Turn to page 4. Your shot goes wild, and your favorite arrow flies off into the woods. Who are you, Yondu?
Yeah, his favorite arrow. My white favorite arrow.
My favorite is white arrow.
My white arrow. It's notched.
What's that?
It's notched. I saw that you notched the white arrow.
There's nothing to do but go search for it. 15 minutes later, you're still looking. In the distance, you can hear the arts and crafts counselor yelling that it's time to go make igloos out of popsicle sticks. If you ignore her and keep looking, you may get into trouble. But if you leave the arrow in the woods overnight, the morning dew will ruin it. Maybe you could wait till everyone's asleep, then sneak back and search for the arrow by moonlight. So if you keep looking for your arrow, turn to page 17. If you decide to hunt for it by moonlight, turn to page 6. If I remember correctly, Lee, we
Mhm.
chose last time to search by moonlight.
Yes.
So
So,
this time around, y'all don't get to pick this one. We're going
yeah.
to automatically keep looking for the arrow. And that will
Yes.
be my friend Lee.
Page
Takes it over.
17. All right. Ignoring the arts and crafts counselor insistent calling, you plunge deeper into the woods. Your
There it
eyes,
is.
yeah, we plunge in. We just dive right in.
We don't mess around.
Your eyes on the undergrowth. Still no arrow. Could you really have shot it this far? Like we're already like, yeah, we're pretty amazing. I could have shot it this far.
Am I that good? You're like,
actually,
yeah,
I
I
am.
am.
I am.
I am that good.
You pull out your portable mirror. I am that good.
You turn your camera around, take a picture of yourself.
You do a selfie.
The first selfie.
Yeah, so you go to get it developed. Your mom's like, "Why are all the pictures of you?"
I don't get that, dude. Think about that back then, though. That would have been weird.
It would have. It would have been.
Now
weird.
it's totally normal. You're like, look at me. And then back then, you're like, why are you taking so many? Anyway, just saying.
Your mom calls the counselor. Is like, yeah, he's taking pictures of himself. I think we need to get him in there right away.
All his photos are of himself.
The trees are close together in this part of the forest, and it's hard to push your way between them. You're getting hot and sticky. Maybe it's time to give up and go back. But when you turn around, you can't even see the archery field. Vainly, you try to remember where moss grows on the north or south side of the trees. Not that it would help. You don't know which direction Camp Uchi Kui is anyway. What you are is lost. Turn to page 7. Okay. Using your bow to push aside the tree branches, you try to make your way back to camp. But nothing looks familiar. You're now really tired. Finally, you reach a clearing. Rich green grass dotted with flowers, the perfect place to rest. Gratefully, you sink to the ground. That's funny. You think the flowers seem to be growing in a circle, but they smell wonderful. Bees are humming, the sun is warm, and before you know it, you're asleep.
There it is.
You open your eyes to find you're not alone. A tall, bearded man is standing on the other side of the clearing. He's dressed in all green with high leather boots, and he doesn't look like the sort of person your counselors would want you to associate with. You're about to.
There we go.
Judgmental.
80s judgment.
Yes. You're about to run when he calls out, "Hold, knave! Are you a fool to trespass here in Sherwood Forest, or do you flee from the sheriff of Nottingham?" Sherwood Forest? Nottingham? This guy must be nuts. Oh, you know the legend of Robin Hood and his band of outlaws. They lived in Sherwood Forest, but they were always being chased by the cruel sheriff of the nearby town of Nottingham. But that was supposed to be hundreds of years ago in medieval England, and it was only a story, wasn't it? You're not sure what's going on, but you'd better give the big man an answer. He's holding a bow about twice the size of yours. If you think it's best to play along with him, turn to page 14. If you think your only hope is to run, turn to page 63. So do we play along or do we run? Run, Forrest, run.
Run! Don't take my advice. That's all I'm saying. I love it. I see his bow is double the size. It doesn't matter how big the bow is, man. It's twice as big because he's twice as tall.
Exactly. And he's bearded. Remember? Bearded men with mustaches.
Don't trust him.
Can't trust him.
You know what my mom would have said? She'd have been like, I don't even know how we got this far into the story. You should be running.
Yeah, you shouldn't even having to be try it. Run. Oh yeah, there we go. Carnivorous plant says we
Carnivorous
run.
plant.
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
I agree. I agree 100%.
Okay.
We running.
Right. We're running.
What page was that again, Lee?
Let's see. 63. All the way to page
Run! 63. Narcissistic 80s kid, run!
Come on.
63. You scramble to your feet and head for the cover of the woods. As you duck under the first branches, a strong arm swings you up into a tree and pins you there. Well, now, here's a fine deer to catch in Sherwood, says your captor. He is also wearing green and carrying a bow. Little John, he calls to the other man, go back to camp. I would have a word with this scamp. Oh man, we're talking in rhyme.
I know. What happened?
These people certainly dress and act like Robin Hood's men. Even if it's only a game, it might be fun to play along. The first LARPing.
Yes.
I've traveled from all their swords are made of foam. I don't get it.
Foam and cardboard.
I have traveled from the dreadful forest of Uchikui to join your brave band, you say. I may seem like a child, but actually I'm 47 years old by 1985 standards, and my heart is bold, and I am a great archer in my own land. Well, the archery coach did say you were the best in camp. If the man laughs, you'll die. Instead, he nods thoughtfully and says, your words are good. But let us see how well you bend a bow. There is a fierce light in his eyes, and suddenly you wish you had been a little more modest, which is impossible for us. Page
No.
29. The man in green lets you down out of the tree. Then he shoots an arrow straight across the clearing. There's your target, he says. Hit it, or come as close as you can. Hit it? You can barely see it. Is that arrow even white?
Yeah, I can't. I only shoot white arrows. I'm sorry.
I only shoot white arrows, dude. That's just my thing. I know. Look,
Yes.
that arrow was brown or whatever and had a
Yeah.
weird like silver tip. I shoot white arrows, and then
Come on.
to your amazement, not only does your arrow land right next to his, but it nicks his arrow's feathers.
Oh.
Truly a marvelous display, says the man. Beginner's luck, you mutter under your breath. You have ruined an arrow in Robin Hood's quiver, the man says, yet I count it no loss, for you shall be my new arrow. He picks you up and slams you into his quiver. Ha!
Yeah.
I wasn't being figurative. I was being literal.
9-year-old arrows.
He puts your feet like in a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Yeah. Yeah. He shoots you.
You can't believe it. You have shot against Robin Hood himself. Follow me. This is why some kids have their aspirations set too high. They're like,
Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna
did.
shoot an arrow and be Robin Hood.
I'm Robin Hood now.
Look at me, I'm like Robin Hood. And you shoot yourself in the foot with an arrow.
Yeah.
Follow me, says Robin. We'll join the rest of my merry band deep in Sherwood Forest. Turn to page 12.
Just running all over the place.
Please, sir, you say, I'd like to join your band and live in Sherwood Forest. This just redirected us.
You did. We're
Yeah.
back where we were.
Yeah. Robin smiles. Good. Then pick up your bow and place your right hand upon it. Now, do you swear to steal only from the rich, to give to the poor, and to never betray a fellow outlaw by the strength of your right hand and your hope of heaven? And you're like, but I'm left-handed.
Yeah.
You're like, he's a witch.
He's a witch.
Burn
Burn him.
You feel a chill run up your back at the solemn words. I do, you say proudly. Plus, it's not legally binding because I'm only 9.
A 9, yes.
It is well, he claps you on the shoulder in a camaraderie fashion. Then follow me to our secret camp where you can meet the others. Robin Hood moves swiftly through the forest. He never makes a sound, although every step you make makes a noise like an elephant crunching a ton of peanut shells. At the outlaw camp, you are made welcome. Little John is there, along with many of the band. You meet Friar Tuck, Alan Adale, and a cheerful red-haired man called Will Scarlet. There is a big fire and a whole deer roasting over it. Someone cuts you a slice. It's delicious. You have to eat it with your fingers, but no one seems to mind when the juice runs down your chin. Hashtag
The
deer
juice is
juice.
Oh, okay, or I thought the juice is loose.
Deer juice. It'll quench you in the Sherwood Forest. Across the fire from you is an old man. His hair and beard are long and white, and his features are in shadow, but his eyes glimmer like stars. Who's that? You ask Will Scarlet, pointing to the old man. Where? That's Little John. No, in front of him. Will gives you a funny look. There's no one there, he says. Now come, Robin's making plans for tomorrow's raids. You don't want to be left out, do you? He hurries off. You look back across the fire. The old man is still there, smiling strangely at you. If you go after Will, turn to page 22. If you decide to investigate the mysterious old man, turn to page 99. Now, this is interesting because we are reset right back onto the
Yes,
path we were last time.
we are. Do you remember
Yeah.
where we went last time? If we went after Will,
Last time
can't
we
remember.
talked to the old man.
Oh, we did. So maybe we should go after Will this time.
We can put that. I mean, we can certainly do that. I mean, we'd be intervening twice, Lee. Do we do this?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But somehow this happens a lot. They somehow get you to go back to where they really want you to go.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of funny how they do that.
Yeah.
I assume it's because they only have so many endings.
We could put it out to a vote. Do you guys want us to intervene with our magical narrator powers twice?
Narrator powers.
Or should we just leave it alone and let you choose? I do think about the people listening to us who aren't on the live show, where I'm like, you're probably screaming at your podcast machine right now, like
the podcast.
Like, I told you to do this thing. You can join us too Thursday nights.
He said intervene. So
intervene. So we descend from the heavens in our narrator chariot and we say, we talked to that old man last time. This time we should go after Will.
So page 22.
All right.
So I'll do this one. After a moment's hesitation, you hurry after Will Scarlet and the other outlaws. Oh, says Will, there you are. We thought you'd been carried off by old Nilrim. Who's that, you ask? He's a mysterious character who's supposed to haunt Sherwood, giving people strange advice. Some say he's a wizard. Some say he's one of the fair folk. I say he's a product of one too many mugs of ale.
There
you start... he's an alcoholic. That's basically what Will's saying.
Yeah.
You start to say something about the old man, but Robin Hood is beginning to speak, and you turn to listen. My merry men, I have word that the royal tax collector will be passing through Sherwood Forest tomorrow noon, laden with bags of gold. He will be guarded by an escort of soldiers, but with our knowledge of the wood, we can set a trap for them. I cannot promise there will be no danger, but Little John is in command of the raid, and he needs volunteers. I myself will go to Brampton as usual to bring the poor there the gold I have promised them. Oh, no, you won't, says a voice. The band of outlaws gasps, and Robin shakes his fist. Who dares contradict Robin Hood, he demands. Turn to page 35. I dare, says Friar Tuck, pushing forward. I hear there have been spies in Brampton, strangers asking about Robin Hood. It might be the sheriff's men have set a trap for you, and I say send someone else, or if you must go, at least take one of our band with you to be on lookout. Let it be one of the new recruits, someone who won't be recognized as one of us. You strike a hard bargain, but so be it, Tuck. Robin flings up his arm heroically. Now, who's for Little John and the tax collector's gold? And who's for me and the poor of Brampton? And who, he laughs, wants to stay by the fire all day and get fat all around you? Ooh. Yeah, harsh.
Is that a choice?
Fat shaming.
Me. I'll stay here and get fat. Me.
Yeah.
Me.
All around you, men are stepping forward, offering to go with Little John. You're about to join them when Will Scarlet nudges you. Here's your chance, he says. Your face is not yet known in Brampton. You could go with Robin Hood. All right, everybody. I think we've been here before, too, though, haven't we, Eddie?
We've been here before, too. They're doing a good job of forcing us here.
But there's lots of different endings. I don't know how they keep looping us in here like this. So, all right.
I know.
If you offer to go with Little John, turn to page 11. If you volunteer to go with Robin Hood, turn to page 72. All right. So let us know in the chat, I guess, if you want us to intervene again. I think last time we went with Robin Hood, right?
We did.
It's amazing.
Oh, they, I mean, definitely are steering people towards certain things. It feels like.
Yeah. I don't I don't know if I've seen them do this twice like this. This is pretty new. So he
Yeah.
says go with Little John.
All right, Little John, it
Carnos
is.
says page 11. So that would be you, Eddie. Here we go.
Little John.
Little
You
John.
join the men who will help Little John relieve the tax collector of the people's gold, because things may get rough and you've never been in a battle before. John posts you up in a tree at the edge of the forest. When you see the tax collector entering Sherwood, you're supposed to blow a bird call whistle to warn the outlaws who are hidden deeper in the forest among the thick trees. Soon you see a trail of dust on the Nottingham Road. It turns out to be a troop of armed guards. A man in fine clothes rides in their midst, his saddlebags bulging. Is that a euphemism? It's
Yeah.
the tax collector, and he's well guarded. He stops his horse right under the tree. You hold your breath, thinking hard. Obviously, you can't give the signal while he's right there. Maybe you could do something even better. Jump down on top of him, push him off the horse, and ride away with the gold yourself. It's a trick you saw on TV, on
Yes.
the A team to be precise.
Yeah.
It didn't look hard, and it worked just great. On the other hand, you're new to this outlaw business. Maybe you'd better stick to the original plan and blow the whistle once the tax collector enters the forest. If you try to capture the gold single handedly, 1980s style, turn to page 28. If you choose to stick to Little John's plan, turn to page 74.
All right. Finally have a
Is Mr.
choice.
BRS here? Hello, Mr. BRS. Good to see you. It's been,
BRS.
we got involved. We got into it tonight.
Be our guest.
We're into it.
Be our guest. All right.
It is Mr. BRS. He is here and he is fun and he is going to join our quest.
Oh, good job.
Look, dude, I got him. I got the lyrics.
You do. Good job. So yeah, let us know. Do we capture the gold single-handedly in our
Ooh.
little, our 9-year-old confidence, or do we
My
stick to Little
9-year-old
John's
hands.
plan? Yeah, my 9-year-old hands,
Dude,
or do we stick
I
to
saw
John's
it on Fall
plan?
Guy. I saw it on Fall Guy. I saw it on Buck Rogers. I saw it on the A Team. I saw it on The Man from Atlantis. I saw it on Manimal.
Manimal, especially Manimal. I mean,
I saw it on The Incredible Hulk. You jump out of the tree onto the guy. Maybe you give him one of these, and one
yes,
of these,
yes.
and now you got a horse with gold, and you're just riding it off into the sunset.
See, we're gonna fight. We're gonna Captain Kirk our way out of this.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Oh, we got Manimal. Mr. BRS is saying Manimal, question mark.
Manimal.
Oh boy.
You get that choice fired up, and I'm gonna find us a Manimal clip.
Oh man, you don't want to go there. It only lasted one season for a reason.
It's a great yet terrible show.
Yes, I think
I will find the intro though.
Like your daughter said, they took chances in the 80s.
They really did.
They did. All right.
We should use this as a plug. We did do the Manimal. We did a little podcast on Covert Nerd.
Yes, I should put a link in the show notes. Yeah, we went through the TV intros, and one of them was Manimal. And our daughters were just like, "What is this?" So they said, "Go for the gold." So they want us to capture the gold with our little 9-year-old hands. All right. Did you have the clip, Eddie? Or do you want to go to the page while you look
What's
for
that?
Want me to go to the next page?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
so
you
that's
do that, and I got the sucker queued up.
Okay, we're going to page 28.
Share it with
here.
all of our friends. Here, since Mr. BRS asked about this, we're gonna just go ahead and share this here.
Okay, we'll get rid of the book here.
Here we go.
Don't say we didn't warn you, Mr. BRS.
Yeah, I know. You asked for it.
animals you see, that's pretty much the only animals they have there.
That was it. I can turn into a falcon, or I can turn into a panther
Falcon or panther.
or a puma. Keyboard is there. Yeah! Oh, and there it is. There you go.
Wow.
Just
Fun
when you
fact,
thought...
it was really popular in France.
Was it?
Yeah, I remember when we were doing the episode that it had a little bit of a resurgence in the late 80s in France for some reason. I don't know.
They're like, Je suis le falcon, je suis le panther,
See,
je
yeah,
suis
Mr.
le
Beal.
poisson.
Yeah, that was amazing, man. It does not age well.
Yeah.
But when
The
you're
80s,
9,
it literally was like, let's just do it. See what happens. First, they did a giant rip of a pile of cocaine. And then they looked up and were like, let's do it.
let's do it. This is a great
What
idea.
could go wrong?
Oh,
We've
man.
lost $1 million on each episode of this. What?
What?
How could that
Cancel. How did this happen? Well, one night we were doing some, and then they explained, well, one night we were doing some coke and we came up with this great idea.
Like, who approved this? You did, sir.
You did, sir.
Oh.
What?
Oh, snap.
Oh.
Oh, man.
The 80s. Oh, man.
Woo. What are you going to do? All right, so we're on page what now?
28.
Sorry.
28.
Is it me?
I think it's you. Or wait, did you read the last one? I don't even remember now.
Who knows anymore? We
Got distracted by Manimal.
Oh, man, that's a great illustration. We're like, I'm going to stab this guy in the back with a flute.
Ooh. Knives to
stabbing.
flutes.
We took a correspondence course on flute stabbing.
Ooh, hashtag flute stabbing.
There you go. Put that in there. Holding your breath, you drop down from the tree and land on the tax collector's back. Give me the gold, you growl, or I'll... Of course, you don't have a knife, but you don't have a knife. We got a quiver full of arrows. Why wouldn't we have a knife, too?
I know.
We have sky knives here.
Come on.
Hashtag sky knives. There you go.
Hashtag sky knives.
I don't have, of course you don't have a knife, but you'll stab your whistle into the man's side and hope it's convincing. He screams, take the gold, take it, spare my tax collecting life. Aha, you think, this isn't so hard after all. And then you will embark on a life of crime.
the flute stabbing bandit.
Or you'll what? Says the captain of the guard, picking you up by the scruff of your shirt. Play green sleeves off key. Off key? I'll have you know, I've been practicing green sleeves for a while, sir.
Yeah,
I will not play it off key.
Well adept.
He has called your bluff, and now you have to think fast. If you blow your whistle extra loud, Little John may realize something's wrong and come to your rescue. But if you do, you'll alert the tax collector to the trap and blow the outlaw's chance of a surprise attack. If you risk facing your captors alone, turn to page 23. If you signal for help, turn to page 80. Now we're getting somewhere. It's a little bit different now.
This is different. Finally.
Good going, everybody.
They really put you in a loop there for first.
Man, we were stuck in a you choose loop. It was like, that's why you thought you go choose different. You can't choose different. Get back on that path. I don't want to do the same thing.
We got in a Manimal loop. So bad we had to watch Manimal. That's how bad it was.
For real though. First of all, check out the Covert Nerd podcast. This is probably a couple years ago now.
No,
we did an episode.
Well,
what?
No, we just did it in the spring, but we did another one a year or so ago.
Why does it seem so? Oh, okay, so we did 2 of them.
Yeah, we did 2 of them.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, we got some. I think we need help on this one. That's a vote for help there. But yeah, we did an episode with our daughters where we had them look at 80s TV intros and describe what they thought the show was about.
And vote on it.
Or give us their impression. Yeah, vote on it. Oh, we're unanimous on this one. They want some backup here, Lee.
Okay, so signal for help, page 80. That would be me. So we're going to get some help. We're actually going to ask for help. We don't do that very often.
For once?
Yeah. Before the guard can stop you, you blow your bird call whistle loudly many times so the outlaws will know you're in trouble. A signal, the captain cries. There must be more of them in Sherwood. Out with your swords, men. For a moment, all is still in the forest. You begin to think no one will come. Then an arrow whistles out from the tree, among the trees, and lands right beside you. Wisely, the outlaws are staying in the woods. That way, the horsemen can't get at them without being an easy target for their bows. Realizing Little John's plan, the captain scoops you up and sets you in front of him on his horse. Now your friends can't shoot at him without risk of harming you. Let the youth go and we'll cease shooting, Little John shouts from the woods. Never, the captain calls back. Your friend goes to Nottingham to be hanged as an example to the outlaws. Quickly, Little John shoots an arrow low to spook the horse and keep the captain from riding away with you. It only grazes the horse's skin, but maddened by fear and pain, the animal plunges wildly, and John's next arrow accidentally takes you in the chest. The screams you hear are your own. The end. Whoa.
No! Friendly fire?
We got shot by Little John on accident. Man. We just got killed.
Right. Arrow to the chest by our friend. Pretty appropriate, though. We've built up a lot of karma in this adventure of us reading these books. We've stabbed a lot of friends in the back.
You know, they don't say it here, but our last words are probably, "This wasn't a white arrow."
Shoot me with a different one.
Hurry, I must die with a white arrow.
Not the dirty arrows from the Sherwood forest. Use the ones I got from the camp.
Come on, John. You die in disappointment.
That is amazing.
Yes, it is.
We got just arrowed by a friend. Well,
you know, turnaround's fair play. We would have probably stabbed him anyway.
I think Macho Man's got something to say about taking an arrow right in the chest meat.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's down. He's like, do it.
Yeah, take it. All right.
Yeah, he's like, Mr. BRS, talk about taking stabbing in the back to the next level. Yeah, it's like I'm stabbing you in the front back.
I'm gonna front back you. In fact, I'm gonna start in the front and end in the back.
No. Oh God, right in the chest.
I know, man.
Hey, Little John, maybe practice more.
Maybe you need to take a correspondence course in archery.
He's just popping off blind arrows in them. He's like, I hope this hits somebody.
He's not using the right arrows.
He's just grabbing the basic arrows out of a pile.
All right. Well, we're going to do another one here called the Which Way books, which was a series in the 80s. It was a Choose Your Own Adventure clone. This one is The Curse of the Sunken Treasure by R.G. Austin. R.G. Austin did all of these as far as I know. Well, there was a few later that they did, but he or she, I can't remember, did a bunch of them. This one's from Ridgeway Roosevelt.
And what was the publication date on this one again?
Let me find it here. I think 82. This is pretty old. So they were copying this stuff right out of the gate.
Right out of. I mean, you think they got the first book out, and people. This is, I guess, free market. I guess, right? They're like,
yeah.
God dang, that's a cool book. We should copy it.
And this is number 7 in the series. So the first one came out probably in 80 or maybe even 79, but still, that's
for
crazy.
Every Transformers, there's a GoBot.
There's Oh man, that's true.
They're like, wait a minute. They got cars turning into robots and motorcycles. Man, what do we got? I don't know. I got this guy, Psykill.
What?
I love it.
All right, so I'll go ahead and start with this one, Eddie. We'll get her going here. You're sound asleep, but your mind whirls with restless and disturbing dreams. Suddenly, you wake up. Your room is filled with an unearthly green glow that shines through the window. Eerie shadows hover around you. You're seized by a compelling need to discover the source of the green light. You get out of bed, put on your clothes, and walk outside. You live in a small fishing village, and a shimmering beam of green light is coming from somewhere offshore. You climb into a boat and begin to row. Soon you are enveloped in a thick green fog. You cannot see where you are going. All you know is that you must continue to follow the light. Suddenly, a ship looms before you. Its huge masts rise out of the fog, and its white sails, flapping in the wind, are bathed in a deep, vibrant green glow. A ladder hangs over the side of the ship. You row to the ladder, climb up it, and step onto the deck of the ship. Welcome aboard, says a man with a white beard and pipe in his mouth. I'm Captain Abel. Hurry, we must set sail with the high tide. There is little time left. We are about to set out on a strange and dangerous journey, the captain says. If you do not wish to go, please leave the ship now. You look around. There is only one other person on board, a strange looking man who is standing off to one side. You decide to stay. Hundreds of years ago, the captain continues, a glowing green diamond the size of a basketball broke off from the planet Galinka and plunged through space to Earth. Many people have possessed the diamond and they have all met untimely deaths. The last people to steal the diamond were pirates. The pirates, the diamond, and $2 million worth of gold sank to the bottom of the ocean when their ship was hit by a glacier. On rare nights, the glow from the diamond is reflected upward from the bottom of the ocean. That is the source of the green light. It is my intention to follow the light and find the treasure. You cannot resist the lure of searching for sunken treasure, and you agree to go. Soon you are sailing in the dark through the open sea. They don't want us to find the diamond, says the voice behind you. You turn and see the strange-looking man. What do you mean, you ask? The beings from the planet Galinka have put a curse on anyone who searches for the diamond. Captain Abel is crazy, you know. Then the man whispers, my name is Styx, and I have a plan. Come with me and I'll tell you. All right, here's our choices. If you go with Styx, Stix, by the way, we don't care about the spelling.
Right.
Turn to page 10. If you stay with the captain, turn to page 17. So do we go with Styx or do we go with the captain? Let us know in the chat where you want us to go.
Something about this doesn't smell right, doesn't pass the smell test. So I put out a hashtag called Galinka Stinka.
Galinka Stinka. Hashtag Galinka Stinka. That's awesome. Yeah, let us know in the chat and we will go there. And just quick plug, if you want to hear the previous episodes of You Choose, go to You Choose, the letter U, youchoosepodcast.com. Check out all the old episodes.
Also, more plugs. I'd be mistaken if I didn't let other people know that we also do other podcasts too. Lee is the sole proprietor, creator, owner of Covert Nerd Podcast.
Yes.
And talking about all deep dives into all things nerdy.
Yes, I did. I just had
with
one.
special guests and also just on your own lonesome sometimes.
Sometimes, yep. Covertnerd.net just had an episode released last week. In fact.
And man, you're just on it. I love it. And I am a 1/3 of a couple podcasts. One called Paranormal Dads, if you like ghosts and Bigfoot and aliens and things coming from a planet called Galinka. Paranormaldads.com. Check us out. We're on Spotify. And then also, lastly but not least, Dimensions Podcast. No website for that one because we're lazy, but Dimensions is a fun one. It's a very it's an artsy, fun little stab at our version of Twilight Zone.
Yes, it is. It's a fun little podcast. Well, it looks like the chat is unanimous. We're going to Styx. Page 10.
We're gonna go rocket with Styx. All right.
Rocking with Styx. He just has a bunch of sticks in his pocket.
That's the only album he has of the band Styx.
Yes.
Dory Origato, Mr.
Roboto.
Roboto. Are we so old? Please please in
man.
the chat let us know you're getting some of these references. Anyway. Styx. Page 10. The man tells you his plan. The next night, you and Styx lower the lifeboat, climb down the ladder, and row away. The green light seems brighter as you row toward it, but it disappears at dawn. We don't go anywhere. We wait, says Styx. For what? For them, he says, pulling a pistol from his pocket and pointing it at you. Don't move. You have no choice. Turn to page 15. That's the kind of choose your own adventure that I like.
Yeah.
That's the adult. That's the adult choose your
That's
own
the
adventure.
adult one. You have no choice. Go to this page.
You
Wouldn't that
got
be
no
great?
choice.
That's what we should put in the some of the stories. I'll have to remember that.
You got no choice, and we should. And the one that you're working on.
Yeah.
Little spoiler there.
Yeah.
Also, that would. How many of us play that game when we wake up in the morning and we pretend we have a choice about going to work? Maybe I won't go in today. I'll go.
No,
in.
I
Who am
can't. I'm going in. Who am I kidding?
Why are you doing this, you ask? I've done you no harm yet. Sorry, that's my little embellishment there. Nor will you, Styx says, because when the beings arrive from planet Galinka, you will be my hostage. Man, Styx,
Ooh.
just like that, proving us again in 80s, you can't trust nobody. There we go.
Okay.
Carnivorous plants like, I too have a AARP membership card.
A bad hip
Um,
and an AARP card.
Well, they say it's like, if you can remember this TV intro, here's a reminder that you need a colonoscopy. I was like, dang it, it's true. Throughout the day, you watch the sky waiting for a flying saucer to appear, but nothing happens. Perhaps they are not coming today, Styx says. You breathe a sigh of relief. Neither of you sees the circle of glowing green water moving toward you. Suddenly, the water boils and swirls, and a small green saucer emerges. A door opens slowly, and a strange mechanical voice says, "Enter." If you go into the alien ship, see, that's just it, man.
Yeah.
It's just like abyss. Y'all are looking up. You should be looking in the
looking
ocean.
down. Yes, exactly.
If you go into the alien ship, turn to page 7. If you would rather take your chances with Styx, turn to page 24. Listen, I don't want to affect anyone's decision making here, but I mean, the bottom line is you got a man that's like, hey, man, let's be friends. Ha!
Boom. Pull a gun.
I got a gun.
I got a gun. What?
I thought we was friends.
I'm 9 years
you
old.
had me sold. I'm 9. I'm 9 years old, bro. Like, what are you gonna do? I've been here 9 years.
And you already pull a gun on me. Well, and
you are a villain. Styx.
And look at this. We already have aliens involved, Eddie. It only took us one choice, basically. And
we had one choice, one that said you don't have one.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
We aren't 20 pages into this sucker.
We already got aliens.
We're not 16 pages into this sucker.
We got aliens. The robotic voice did say enter. That's true. He did say enter. So that means...
He did. Are we
going to do it? Or do we
pretty
just
compliant?
Stay with the human that has a gun pointed at us?
Listen, I feel like, again, this is like a non-choice, but...
I guess. I mean, it's alien and stay with the guy with the gun. So
or guy with a name of like tiny branches.
Yes.
It's not even spelled like the river or the band.
No.
Just like a pile of sticks.
Just a pile of sticks. You go to his room and he just has a pile of sticks.
His mom was like, I want to name this boy the thing he is as smart as.
His arms are like sticks.
His legs, his knees look like they're made of wood.
All right, we're gonna go to the aliens. Yeah, we're like,
I know, man. We're gonna run in there, but guys, this guy's nuts. His name is Styx, and he's got a gun.
Gun pointed at me. Page 7. You climb through the door, and it closes behind you. You are frightened, but you're also relieved that Styx has refused to come with you. There are 3 aliens inside the saucer. Why did you come here? The leader asks. You are afraid of what you tell him. You are looking for the green diamond. He will kill you. But you're also afraid to lie. All right, we're at a choice already again. If you say that your ship sank and that you took refuge in a lifeboat, turn to page 11. If you tell the truth, turn to page 26. So basically, do we lie or do we tell the truth? What do we want to do here? So I guess we're a little PTSD because we're afraid the alien's going to kill us, and we just had a gun pulled on us by Styx. So we're just like, I think everybody's out to get me. Everybody wants me
Right.
dead.
Like everybody's an enemy.
They heard about those chimps.
I
They
can't
heard about what I did
They
to those
heard
chimps.
what we did to those chimps. Listen, that we knew there's no way we could have contained that story. There's no way.
Even on another planet, they knew. Like, man, you don't want to go to Earth, man. Those Earth things, they kill chimps.
Guys, there's a 9-year-old on there that just carries around a pocket knife, a thermos, and a pen flashlight, and he's murdered like 50 chimps with a knife. 50? Yeah. And here's the one thing: they could crack their knuckles and play chess.
Yeah. Yeah. We better not go there.
One was playing the piano. They had a chimp that could play piano, and he's like, I gotta murder this chimp.
You don't want to go to Earth. They got chimps that play pianos with monocles, kids stabbing chimps. It's crazy. Just don't go there.
It's lawless. That's what it is.
It's crazy. Tell the truth. So carnivorous
Dude,
plant
my version
says,
of this book has no page 7.
What? Oh,
Literally.
God.
Page 6.
Well, that's weird.
Page 8.
No page 7.
7. Just
blank.
papyrus.
Well, good thing I read it, I guess. Oh, wow. All right.
They're saying tell the truth. What page is that? Because I can't tell on my book.
Page 26, Eddie. Let's see if you have a page 26.
Right, here's hoping.
All right.
I paid for the missing page 7 version.
Yeah.
Was it 96?
26.
20. Where did I get 90?
It is
26. I have it. I got it.
Good.
I was looking for the source of the green light, you say, frightened at what the aliens will do. Why do you wish to find it? Because of the treasure, dummies.
We're greedy.
We need money on this planet. Bills don't pay themselves.
Yes.
You have been honest with us, the leader says. Others have lied. We know now that we can trust you with our mission. There you go.
Oh,
Good call.
okay.
Good call, team.
Good
They
job,
would have
team.
shot us dead. They
Yeah,
would
we
have
would've
killed
lied.
us. I guarantee you, we could do this next week. If we lied, they'd have been like, your ribs are on the outside of your body now.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Before they
belong
kill you, they say, put this chimp suit on.
That'd be such a meta thing. And then they teach you how to wear a monocle and play piano. And you're like, what's this all about? Oh, God.
What are you doing?
The leader then explains, we are inhabitants of planet Galinka. The green diamond is our beacon, our navigational guide in the galaxy. But now the light has grown dim. For many years, the diamond has lain protected in an underwater glacial valley. We must inspect. Dang, these Galinkans are not playing around. That is an alien. Look at those guys.
Wow.
You're like, they got pumpkin heads and bat wing ears and spikes coming out of them. All of it.
What? All of it. Everything.
All of those. Lord, those are some aliens.
They are.
We must inspect the diamond, but we cannot do it ourselves. If we leave our ship, we will disintegrate in Earth's atmosphere. There's a flaw in that plan.
Okay.
That is why we need a human to dive down and bring us the diamond. The alien pauses. Will you help us? He asks. If you answer yes, turn to page 34. If you answer no, turn to page 40.
Well, just to clarify, if you're listening to this later and you're wondering where all the chimp references come from, it's from House of Danger, the game. There are so many encounters with these highly intelligent chimps, and we just go to town on them.
It's like it got to the point where we weren't negotiating with any chimps at all.
No.
Like we were a menace. We were never getting an admission to the zoo ever again.
No, we were there to kill chimps and chew bubble gum, and we were all out of bubble gum.
Yeah. Yeah. we had like notches in our belt from like how many chimps we had just lain to rest. We're like, listen.
We're probably on
they're like, but aren't you worried about what'll happen to you once you go to hell? Like, I'm already in hell. I've already killed a million chimps.
Yeah. The World Wildlife Federation has our picture on the wall. It's like the most wanted.
We are wanted. We're 9 years old, and we're wanted in like 9 countries for the horrible, unspeakable. And that was the thing. Like the choices were like, do you fight the chimps? And we're like, what's happening right now? Is this a real choice?
We kill the chimp or not kill the chimp. I was like, wow.
Hey, cue up the Star Trek fight music. We call in there and we see a chimp playing piano, and we're like,
Yeah, we just don't even. We're not even asking questions.
that's why we're a liability at the zoo. You can't take us there. We see a chimp behind glass, and we're like, oh, you made it easy for me.
Oh, here we go. Like
Here
shooting.
we go.
You're like shooting fish in a barrel.
You're like, oh, they're behind a cage. Oh man, this is easy.
This is too easy. So Carnivorous
Help
Plant
them.
says
Let's
help
get some
them.
alien rewards, man. I hope so.
I hope so. Yes, we're gonna have even the aliens ask a 9-year-old to help them out. We don't even need humans.
We
to
know
do
this is and probably wrong, but you're so little, but we need your help.
Yes. So all right. So it's page 34. Yeah, that's true. At least the aliens asked. That's a good point. They didn't demand it and point a gun at us like sticks.
That sticks, man.
All right. Yes, you say with hesitation. Whoops. Yes, you say with hesitation. I'd be glad to help. Good, says the alien. Here is a Kylon membrane that will cover your body, protect you from the cold, and enable you to breathe underwater. When we are above the diamond, you will dive down and bring it back to us. In minutes, the leader says, we're here. It is time for your work. But we haven't moved, you say. Oh, yes, the leader says. We travel 1,000 miles a minute. The water slows us down, you see. You swim out into the icy water, but you do not even feel the cold. You dive straight down toward green light. Suddenly, a shadowy form passes over you. You look up and see the shadow is a giant sea serpent. If you hurry back to the saucer, turn to page 47. If you continue to swim in the same direction, turn to page 51. So do we turn back or do we continue on? Let us know in the chat.
Listen, whatever happened to the days when a kid could just put on a Kylon membrane
Yeah.
and go inspect a underwater diamond power sword, navigational source.
Yeah.
Without being pestered by a giant sea serpent.
A little kid, you're digging through his closet. Mom, where's my Kylon membrane?
He's like, it's in. You wore that yesterday to school. It's in the dirty clothes. No,
I want to wear it again. Kids will make
Today's
fun of me.
picture day. I wear my Kylon membrane.
Come on.
Insane in the Kylon membrane. I put that in the chat.
Yes, that's awesome. Well, let us know in the chat. Do we swim back or do we keep on going and get that diamond? I done seen it.
He's like, you're invoking the one and only Ezekiel Steel Wheels. Steel Wheels Wheeler.
Yes.
He's like, I done seen it. I was on the ocean on a free cruise I won through a timeshare out in Tallahassee, Florida. Met a man named Sticks. He seemed cool for the first 5 minutes. He pulled a gun out on me. Threatened to shoot me in the chest if aliens didn't show up, which I'm like, well, you just wait because I done seen it.
I done seen the aliens again.
And then they came up from the ocean. Who knew? I didn't know. I said I thought it'd come down from the sky. And they're like, hey, quick trivia check. Will you help us find our diamond power source? I'm like, sure, man. Getting treasure never killed anyone. There's Mr. BRS invoking the Al
Garrison line. Continue on. I don't think aliens will take kindly to
continue on, my wayward son.
Oh boy. Okay, so we're going to page 51. I think that's
51.
Me. 51.
Here we
son.
go.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
See, it's my turn, isn't it? Or
it's me, right?
No, that's right. I did the Kylon membrane. Yes.
Yeah. You swim frantically toward the green light. The water grows turbulent around you. It's the only kind of water I like.
Yeah, I don't like turbulent
water. And you know that the serpent is gaining on you. As you swim closer to the light, you discover that the light is shining through a crack in the glacier. The crack is at the top of a huge ice cavern. You give one final kick toward the crack as the monster lunges for you, his mouth open wide.
Oh boy.
Turn to page 66. This is pretty good tension building here.
It is.
Dang. Look at that one. Look at that illustration on 60.
Oh,
Holy crap.
man, that's good.
66. You squeeze through the crevice. Oh, it's not a crevasse. Dang it.
Ah, crevice.
So close. We're so close.
Ah, almost.
The monster is too big to follow. You find yourself in an enormous underground ice cavern of awesome and unearthly beauty. In the middle of the cavern, the green diamond shines like a beacon. You realize that the dimming of the diamond has been caused by centuries of ice narrowing the entrance to the cave, thus preventing the light from escaping. As you swim toward the diamond, you see the outline of a pirate ship beneath the ice, its hull protruding into the cave. Suddenly, there is a crash as loud as a thousand thunders. Thousand thunders.
Huh.
The serpent is banging its head against the sides of the opening. Man, he hungry.
He is.
You fear he will soon break through and be able to enter the cave. On the side of the cave is another opening that leads into a tunnel. If you try to escape the serpent by going into the tunnel, turn to page 81. If you remain in the cave, turn to page 89.
Ooh,
Things turn around quick in this one.
I know. Sea serpent. Wow. That's awesome. Yeah, this illustration here is Eddie's dream right here. Being
Take me
sucked.
home.
Take me home.
I don't
in the
care if it's a
spaceship.
dumb planet named Galinka. Take me.
And you get to wear a Kylon membrane your whole rest of your life.
like the ending of The Last Starfighter, which again, if anyone in the chat or anyone listening to this has not watched that movie, hey, the 4K version just came out like a month ago. You
Ooh,
should go pick that
wow.
up and watch it. The Last Starfighter, that to me was the most sensible ending to the movie. I'm like, and of course, spoiler, I don't want to ruin it for anybody. Of course it ended that way, wink
Yes,
to those
wink,
who know.
wink.
I'm like, that's the only way you do that.
Yeah. Well, in fairness, if you haven't seen it in 40 years, I guess, probably not spoiling
Or is it a spoiler at that point?
4K gloriousness. I wonder how the props look in 4K.
I heard they actually look worse.
Oh man, yeah, that's the
Someone
thing.
said the 4K, especially for the early computer generated effects, doesn't really help them. But I don't know. Like you're already looking at a dated, movie, so it's like getting
You
all hung
are.
up on.
It
you're
is what
watching
it
the
is.
monsters, and you're like,
It's
yeah.
like you can see their makeup lines and stuff. Remain in the cave. Okay. Page 89. We'll give it another second here and see if Mr. BRS wants to chime in, but otherwise we're just gonna hide out in that cave and see what we can do with our Kylon membrane. All right.
Listen, if you're gonna, I need to make a Kylon membrane commercial.
As I was just thinking, have you ever gotten to, it can be like those cheesy ones, kind of like the Sham Wow or something. Do you need a Kylon membrane?
That'd be hilarious.
Oh, Jesse is in the chat. OPE 4K isn't okay.
I think it is largely like the scenes where he's in the camp or the trailer park and hanging out and all that. All that's glorious. Some of the space shots, you get some of those other effects. I think it's like, ooh.
Oh, it's unanimous. Stay in the cave. So page 89. I'll get that one.
All right.
You swim behind the hull of the ship. You can see nothing, but the crashes grow louder. Suddenly, the serpent breaks into the cave, searches everywhere, swinging its long neck back and forth. Then it spies you. If you try to swim away, turn to page 100. If you stay by the hole, turn to page 105. So do we swim away or do we stay by the hole?
Man,
I'm getting the
micro choices at the end here.
I know. I'm getting a little worried here. The senses are going off.
Starts narrowing down. You're like,
yes. I think we're about done here. I have a feeling. The end. You live here now.
Yeah. And we're never turning into a shark.
No, never a shark.
It's a good thing you're wearing your Kylon membrane.
Yes.
Don't settle for second-rate membranes. There's only one name brand in all of the membrane game: Kylon.
When you think membrane, you think Kylon. Call now.
Look at Timmy. Look at
Call
Timmy.
right now,
He's wearing.
Call right now, and we'll double your
membrane.
Yeah. If you call now, we'll double your order.
Ooh. Call now. We'll give you a second Kylon membrane for 50% off. Ooh.
Ooh. And for those in the first 500 orders, we'll send you a free chimp. Stay in the hole.
Free chimp and free boxing lessons.
Yeah. Free monocle. All right.
All right. Should we give it a little bit time here?
So he said, stay in the hole. I think, yeah. Yeah, we did that one. Insane in the Kylon membrane.
Jesse's got a great minds think alike here.
Yes. All right. So we're going to stay in the hole probably. So let's go to page 105.
Is that mine?
That's you, Eddie. We're going to hide out.
Lie, that's a hologram chimp. We wake up in a chimp simulation. Ah, I knew it.
Or chimp in a human simulation.
Oh. The head lunges toward you, but you swim away. Then you break off a stalagmite. Yeah!
Ooh,
just
wow.
snapping off geological features.
Yes.
When the serpent comes near you again, you take the long piece of ice and wedge it into the serpent's mouth. Dude, this is like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Yeah.
Like,
wow.
boink. Yeah.
Boink. Gotcha.
Good luck eating now. It shakes its whole body frantically. Then it bumps into the diamond and a chip breaks off. You grab the chip as it floats past you. Then you swim quickly through the opening and back to the saucer. The aliens cheer when you enter, but their cheering sounds like booing. Because they're aliens.
Because they're aliens.
Then you swim quickly through the opening and back to the saucer. The aliens cheer when you enter. You have solved their problem without having to bring up the diamond. When the serpent broke the ice barrier, the powerful green light was restored to its original intensity. For your reward, says the leader, you may keep the chip. As long as you value it, you will be blessed with extraordinary powers of insight and strength. And then you went on your arm wrestling circuit and won all the tournaments.
Over the top.
Guard it. Go as the over the top starts. That'd be amazing. It starts with him holding a green piece of diamond. He's like,
yeah.
Guard it well. It is worth far more than all the gold in the cave. You're like, wait, there was gold in that cave?
He's like, hold on, wait. You didn't tell me that.
I gotta go back. Now we will take you home. The end.
Ah,
man,
that was a good one.
I tell you what, that is probably one of the better endings we've ever had.
I agree. I think it is.
We didn't die.
No. Got abducted by aliens.
We got a diamond chip for a reward.
Yes.
We're best friends with aliens.
Yeah. And best of all, hey, can I keep this Kylon membrane?
Can I keep this Kylon membrane? I've been wearing it the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep it. It's yours.
Yeah, I gotta keep, kid. Yeah, keep it, kid.
That's the funny part. You like roll into school. It's like, what's Billy wearing? He's wearing a Kylon membrane, and you just wink at the camera.
Ding, ding. And all the kids are like telling their mom and dad, "I want a Kylon membrane." It's a big fad, like Christmas. It's like the Cabbage Patch Dolls back in the '80s. Are fighting. Parents are fighting over Kylon membranes.
The Tickle Me Kylon. The Tickle Me Kylon.
Yes. Tickle Me Kylon membrane.
Mom, I want a Tickle Me Kylon. Oh, these fads. I can't keep up.
Can't keep up with these things.
Well, man, I got to thank everybody. That was a really satisfying ending to this one.
Yeah.
I was kind of terrified. Like,
yeah.
We were like page 3. We had a gun on us already. I'm like,
I know.
What's going on?
What's with the adults in this story? They're
can't
pulling
trust
guns
nobody
on
in
kids.
this world.
Man, this is a good one. The illustrations in it are great, and the Which Way books. I've always said out of the knockoffs that we read, the Which Way ones are always really good.
Always been the most fun because they're original. I think the Which Way did borrow some IPs, didn't they?
They did. They did a Star Trek one.
Yeah,
I think they might have done a Star Wars one, but I'm not 100%
I think
sure.
Wasn't the Transformers one a Which Way, or is that a different one?
No, that they had their own. I forgot what they called it, but yeah, they had a Transformers.
They
one.
sounded increasingly not as good. It was like
yeah. The Which Way ones were the best of the bunch so far.
Which Way was a good one. You choose your own adventure was classic, and then there was other ones like Switcheroo.
Yeah. Yeah. There's one called Dragon Tales. I might I might try one of those. We'll see. But yeah, there were several that were knockoffs. The Twist-A-Plot were bad. Those are the ones that had the bad illustrations, the Twist-A-Plot ones.
Exactly. So fun.
Anyway, all right. So yeah, you go to youchoosepodcast.com. That's the letter U, choosepodcast.com. Old episodes, ways you can get in touch with us. But yeah, thank you everybody who participated in the chat, and thank you for listening later. And then until next time, you choose the adventure. Thank you, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.